Hello Indie Warriors, good to be with you once again. This is Old Gamer Joe here to bring you all of the exciting indie releases for the week of November 25th through the 29th of 2024. While the year is winding down and November and December tend to be pretty slow months for indie releases, there are still a few notable titles headed your way worth paying attention to before putting a bow on 2024. And speaking of putting a bow on things, joining our Patreon makes a wonderful holiday gift for you or a loved one. Defeat the gaming echo chamber at patreon.com/idreamofindiegames and you'll gain Discord access to the greatest indie gaming community, this show early and ad and sponsor free, shoutouts at the end of every video that we produce, and more. Your new indie gaming community is waiting for you. Alright, let's do this. After brewing in early access since 2023, Void Crew is finally able to make its debut, hitting version 1.0 on the 25th. This up to 4-player co-op roguelite experience has been well loved by those who jumped in early, so you can only imagine that this version will be even better. Create a spacecraft and explore the great unknown while taking part in epic space shootouts. With 4 people involved, things get quite hectic, as you can imagine. Someone needs to fly the ship, of course, but there are also guns to take charge of, repairs to make, and so much more. A great deal of the fun comes from creating your ship, making it how you want it to be, and then sharing it with friends. Void Crew looks out of this world, making it a worthy addition to your wishlist this week. If it's an RPG roguelite that you seek instead, then that is what you shall have. This is Sin Slayer's Reign of the Eighth, coming to PC and all major consoles. Take on the sins of the world alongside your party of adventurers as you battle off evil in glorious turn-based combat. The sinning is truly a part of the gameplay, as you'll have a hilariously named Sinometer. Should you decide to be naughty, you might gain wealth, but it will make life much harder. More monsters, more dangers. Step too far into a life of sin, there's no going back. There's plenty of classes and weapons to choose between, and enough procedural exploration to keep fans of the genre busy for some time to come. It would be a sin not to pick up Sin Slayers this week. Perhaps you would rather enjoy something cozy and casual this Thanksgiving. Sumo Digital and Secret Mode have you covered. Critter Café offers a wholesome experience where you'll be able to take care of various adorable creatures while creating the home of your dreams. You'll have a cafe to take care of too, so things are going to be busy. But don't worry, the gameplay itself should be fairly stress-free. From glitter leaves to glowlies, Critter Café is full of cuteness and will feature over 12 hours of gameplay. You can of course play with and groom your critters too, and exploration will have you taking on a few puzzles along the way. So pour yourself a nice hot cup of cocoa and get ready to settle in with Critter Café on the 26th. My eyes are watering from all of the cuteness already. If the title didn't give it away, Neon Blood is a cyberpunk adventure title that will be releasing on the 26th. Taking place in the year 2053, which honestly doesn't feel that far away in the grand scheme of things, you'll take control of Axel McCoyne, who forms a resistance against the divisions of 2 different cities. Neon Blood's intricate narrative will be the bread and butter of this experience. However, the gameplay has made me interested too, a mix of old-school turn-based combat and modern-day strategy elements. The 2.5D visuals look quite lovely if I do say so myself, and the detective system built into the game should make for some fun puzzles to solve, along with helping to flesh the world out. Neon Blood should appease cyberpunk fans over the holidays that are looking for something new to play. Heading to Nintendo Switch this week and the PC next, Dungeons of Dreadrock 2: The Dead King's Secret is next on our list. You will control a member of the Order of the Flame, who has been tasked with exploring the world of Dreadrock. Your goal? To discover a treasure, the King's Secret, as the title implies, the Crown of Wisdom. But this will also be a journey of reflection and self-discovery. The game features 100 levels, that's a lot, and they're all full of ferocious enemies, puzzles to solve as well. Destiny is in your hands when this indie release drops on the 28th. I'm not familiar with the franchise myself, but the game does look quite fun. Take control of a paranormal investigator in the upcoming thriller Enigma of Fear. Players will need to explore the perimeter in search of lead character Maya's missing father. But does such a place even exist? Guess you'll have to play in order to find out. Put on your detective cap and solve puzzles while fighting for survival against dangerous monstrosities. As terrifying as this sounds, at least you won't be alone. Maya has her dog Loopy to help her along the way. Enigma of Fear features a lovely blend of 3D mixed with classic pixel art, a very interesting premise to go along with it, and a fairly non-linear structure. Keep your sanity in check as well, otherwise you might have difficulty telling what's real and what isn't. While Halloween season may have passed for this year, it's never too late for spooky fun, and Enigma of Fear would appear to deliver just that. The game will be launching on the 28th. From the moment I laid eyes on 30 Birds, I was captivated by its gorgeous art style, but now we shall see if it's more than a pretty face on the 28th. Taking place in Lantern City, a goddess has been kidnapped by a mad scientist. This puzzle narrative will have you working with rotating lanterns as you crack mystery after mystery playing as Zig. This detective is on the case, accompanied by a comedian, an unlikely pairing indeed. The game is rich with characters, mostly birds, but hey, I happen to like birds, I just don't want them in my house, that's all. The Persian-influenced art looks incredible, and hopefully the puzzles are equally as mesmerizing. I look forward to finding out and enjoying some reggae music too, when 30 Birds hits the indie scene this week. Oh, and it looks like there's a lot of minigames here too. Nice. This release seems seasonally appropriate. It's Snow Bros. Wonderland. The Snow Brothers date back 30 plus years, but now they can experience the joys of 3D graphics at last. Transform your foes into snowballs by battering them with ice, then roll them downhill to cause maximum destruction. Playing in the snow is fun until someone gets hurt. Defend Snowland with up to 3 other friends. That's right, it's not just Nick and Tom anymore. So while it's been a long wait, a Snow Angel has finally brought us the 3rd game in this classic franchise. Bundle up tightly for its release, which is also on the 28th. While a game starring the Grim Reaper could potentially drum up some dark images, Beyond Memories, Tale of the Lost Souls is a rather peaceful experience from the looks of things. This is a flight simulation title where you will gleefully shoot down and free trapped souls while unraveling an emotional narrative. There are 11 stories in total, and a great sense of freedom and exploration. Sometimes a relaxing experience like this is welcome, as everyone has days where they don't feel like playing anything that's overly complicated, and they just want to chill and unwind. And I'm gonna chill and unwind for a while after this, folks, but we hope you found the next indie of your dreams. Keep it locked to I Dream of Indie Games for more great indie gaming content, and voice to the voiceless.